recently we have received information, and even by name, of my CEO, which has therefore forced me to recommend to the board that the CEO of National Hospital Insurance Fund step aside to allow the board to investigate this matter, and that this should be with immediate effect.
The appointment, the disciplining, the suspension of the CEO according to the Act is vested in the board. The board, the entire board. The
Okay.
entire board.
Thank you.
Yes, it's not one-man show.
Thank you.
The president can appoint the chairman, but in turn, the board will appoint a CEO, and the board can suspend a CEO. And this is a serious matter. We are here representing different constituencies
Agreed.
who remit,
Agreed.
and therefore, that is the procedure.
Thank you.
No, you finished your part. Maybe that's still taking my question.
You are
No member of
intelligent
the
people.
board
Know where the wave is
seconded.
going.
Number two, we were also shocked that the chairman appointed unilaterally a new chief executive, and we know where he has been going with that chief executive. This is villagizing. You don't ethnicize national institutions. And as not, this is a serious issue because we have 40% stakeholders. 40%.
Have you finished?
Therefore, consequently, when we ended the meeting, the proposal that the chairman placed on the table was flatly rejected, and we recommended that the working committees of the board, which are duly appointed with
No,
chairs,
you rejected that one. You should not quote it. There's nothing you recommend.
will work. Then Thursday next week when we meet,
He is not the chairman.
we assemble the report.
So he should
Therefore,
not mislead you.
the management is still in place. There is no effect. The chief executive remains Kerich, and the rest of the management are in place as the board strives to address the issues. And for further reference, I'm told the PS is on the way, that is arm of government, and therefore we also urge the chairman of NHIF, because I think the problems that we are facing outside there is leakage of wrong information. When we leak wrong information, then we create negative impression. I think people should refrain from going personal with this noble project. We know the chairman owns a private clinic, and probably that is why it's bitter. And therefore, that is in contravention. That is in contravention of Section 6 of the Constitution.
Therefore, there was no board decision, and there is no transaction that can be carried through without a board resolution. That should be given to the Minister for Medical Services, who happened to be the Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, and then he will be able to communicate to you. And therefore, whatever had been decided earlier by the chairman here is now at the void, and again, it is his personal opinion. And therefore, with those few remarks, I confirm to you that Richard Kerich continues to be the CEO. The other managers who are sacked, I don't know who they are.
There are 5 others.
There are 5 others. So it is business. Sorry? Yeah, so that is the message of the minister, and I believe that the entire board who moved out after they got this ambush, because the issue today for this board meeting was not to come and discuss Kerich. I hope you give them a copy of the agenda. That other agenda to come and sack the 5 managers of this fund was an ambush to the board, and indeed to the ministry and to the minister. And I believe that is not the way to go. We cannot ignore the minister, whether we like him or not. For the time being, he continues to be the Minister for Medical Services. And therefore, we give him the respect and the mandate to perform that function. And therefore, I share his sentiments. He is in the office, he's very offended, and he's waiting for me to say that I have communicated this to you. And therefore, thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you, PS.
Which phone is this?
So thank you very much. I have no other message to deliver, and we will have another board for any other issues that needs to be discussed. So you are waiting a minute.
Okay, thank you very much. That is the PS. I chair the board, and when I come to the board meeting, I don't have to consult the PS. She was supposed to be here. So this is my position. There is a problem in this board, and even the PS is part of it. And I will not stop here. I need to go on record that we cannot run public office like this. I will brief the minister, but I am put here as a chair of the board to look after the services of this fund. It doesn't matter even if I go home and I am removed as a chairman. I am a Kenyan. I have 35 years of public service. And if I raise a point, I need to be heard.